Welcome to Faith in 5, a weekly video devotional designed to discuss practical spiritual concepts in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Mark Vandella. One thing I've noticed about myself is that my eating habits are directly related to my health fitness habits. If I'm working out or doing everything I need to do on the fitness side, then I'm very willing to have my eating habits match. And unfortunately, the opposite is also true, that if I am not doing anything over here, which I have to admit is most of the time, then my eating habits are horrible. I consume way too much junk, I consume way too many calories, and for some reason, they're attached to each other. And I've had success in the past when I do put effort and energy in here on the fitness side. The rest of my eating habits clear up and I experience results. I've done the 60-day workouts, the 90-day workouts, and I've seen really good results. But like I said, when I'm not doing one or the other, they just kind of go hand in hand. And what I've learned about myself is I think it's because I want to know that my efforts are going to pay off. And so if there's not an effort here, then why would I put in the effort here? Or if I am putting in the effort here, then I will put in the effort here. And I think all of us want to know that our efforts, whatever we work at, it's going to matter. It's going to make a difference. And I think in our spiritual life, it's no different. In our business life, in our career life, in our family life, our leadership, whatever it is, there's a lot of different programs. There's a lot of different 10 steps, 7 steps, 12 steps, whatever it is, for making sure that our efforts matter. But I have found in my own spiritual life that it's not as clear, that I've always felt like, well, maybe I'll try a little bit of this and do a little bit of that. And I figured as we wrapped up this You series, as we talk about how can I personally or you personally engage your faith more often and make sure that it pays off, I wanted to end with kind of a 7 habits for being spiritually healthy. Stephen Covey wrote the 7 habits of highly effective people, and we're willing to go to work on those 7 habits because we know that it's proven, it's tested, that those are things that will pay off if we invest there. And I want to throw out for myself, for you, and anybody that's wondering, how can I, if I'm going to put some energy into my spiritual life, how do I know that it's going to matter? So in Jude 20, the Bible says, build yourself in the faith. And I think we all want to do that. We all want to do something with our faith life and our spiritual journeys, but we want to make sure that it matters, that effort pays off. And so in order to build yourself in the faith, I want to provide 7 habits that I've learned, that I've read in a variety of books, and that even currently I'm starting to apply and try different things because I'm starting to see the efforts pay off. So consider these 7 habits as you look at your spiritual life and you evaluate your spiritual life. Number 1 is do a self-eval. On a regular basis, like a monthly basis, do a self-eval. Ask the tough questions. Where am I? Where do I want to be? How would I get there? Is my life, do my actions, do the way I treat others, does it match the fact that I have this relationship with God? Number 2, find a coach, mentor, or some kind of wise counsel. Because I say that immediately after the self-eval, because those people will help you ask those difficult questions. They'll help you answer them accurately, and then they'll hold you accountable to the action steps that come from asking those difficult questions. Number 3, read. That has been the single most impactful thing in my relationship. If I put effort in there, I experience God in new ways. Read the Bible, read devotionals, read novels, read self-help books, whatever you read, even novels, we map our faith onto those things. So become a reader and see where God shows up in a variety of those mediums. Number 4, don't do the spiritual life alone. Do life, the faith journey with other people. Find a local church, a small group, some sort of maybe it's a living room house church. Find a group of people to do this spiritual journey with. God shows up in those places too. Number 5, pray. Communicate with God more often. Just in the morning, while you're driving, in the evening, during meals, whatever it is, find time to talk to God, and you'll see him show up more often. Relationships improve when we talk to each other. Number 6, give. Make sure that you're giving regularly, give intentionally, and give sacrificially. When we do so, it really helps us align with God's purposes in this world and helps us find meaning in the things that we do. And then lastly, number 7 is to commit. That is the thing that kind of makes all these go together. Commit to grow. Commit, like Jude 20 says, commit to build yourself in the faith. And if you do these 7 habits, trust me, it's worth your effort because you will experience improvement if you do these 7 things. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to follow us each week, click here to subscribe. And if you want to take it a little bit further, click here for discussion materials.